Yes, I heard what Emma Grady said about remote work being a career killer and how out of sight is out of mind, proximity and visibility still matters. True, but do you know that you can still stand out at working remotely? So there are 5 things I think you can do if you feel you need to stand out at work while still working remotely. Number one, respond to messages on time. No, you don't need to reply within 30 seconds, but if you are in meetings or focused on something else, at least acknowledge the message, even if you don't want to answer yet. So, a little saying, I'll get back to you shortly, goes a long way because people don't like being ignored, to be honest. And if they feel you're constantly ignoring them, they might not really like you. And trust me, people know their colleagues when they want to know their colleagues. So that's one thing that would really help you. And number two, etiquettes that I think would help you is under promise and over deliver. If you think a task would take, say, 2 days, don't promise that it would take 2 days. Give yourself like 2.5 or 3 days. Build room for unexpected issues. Manage stakeholders. Manage everybody generally. Do you understand? Manage expectation of every stakeholder that you have to work or deal with, and surprise people by just delivering earlier. Etiquette number three that I would advise you is go to people first. Like, don't wait for people to come looking for updates before you give it to them. If something changes, share it. If there's a challenge, communicate it. And if there's progress, communicate it. Use the appropriate channels and communicate. Visibility matters. Everybody shouting. This is what it means. People are actively looking for answers, and you need to be there to give it to them. People should know that you're actively driving work forward and things are moving with you. They should not be left wondering whether you have disappeared into Netflix or Prime. Etiquette number four is take your leave days seriously. One of the biggest traps of remote work is never switching off. You keep checking on your messages, then another and another, and before you know it, you're working during your vacation. The mental load will continue to accumulate for you, and even when you don't notice it, you need to know that rest is productive. Use your leave days properly, and don't think because you've been working from home that is your holiday. No, you're not on holiday. You're working remotely. It doesn't mean that you are on holiday. So take your leave seriously. And you may wonder, how does this help me stand out? Look, it will help you stand out because I've told you, when you are in the office, they know you are in the office, and when you're out of office, they know you are out of office, and they will respect you for it. So just take your leave, period. So, etiquette number five that I would advise is you should turn on your camera. Yes, it looks like it's simple, but I know that not every meeting requires it. But when appropriate, it helps you. People will engage with you better, people will trust you faster, people will connect more easily with somebody that they can see. And let's be honest, it also keeps you accountable because we've all been in those meetings where you keep just scrolling half of the way and you can't start wondering at the end of it that, wait, what was exactly the conclusion? Thank God for meeting notes, you understand? So I know that it won't cover everything, but you being attentive and being on camera, it kind of not just helps you to avoid doom scrolling and pay attention, it also helps you to contribute more meaningfully. And that way you are visible because you are listening, you are contributing, you are delivering your work, and people can see you. It sounds simple, but it's a game changer. I know that I can't cover everything about remote work and visibility and how to stand out in one video. And I know what Emagridi says. Please, I know that the playing field is not always leveled and is not always the same. Whether you're a man or a woman, these are practical habits that can help you to thrive and grow faster in your career while working remotely. So, if you're an ambitious person and you want to thrive in life and career, click the follow button.